All right, great everybody. My name is Mark. Welcome to MD Ready. Today we're going to be having a video that's going to go into what poor calibers there are that you can possibly choose for home defense. This was brought to my attention by Trade 57. Awesome guy. Make sure you check out his channel. So you may say, why would I go over calibers that would not be good for home defense? So the reason being is because it was requested, number one. So if you request a video, I'll do something on it. If as long as it's not anything super silly, and if it is silly, I'll make sure I kind of give my my perspective of it. So please make sure you guys share, like, subscribe. We're over 700 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. You know, we're growing at a snail's pace, but we're moving in the right direction because it's just a certain way I want to do things, right? So make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment. In the comment section below, please list calibers that you think that would not be good for home defense. And before I jump into it, let's have a little bit of a friendly competition there. So what do you think is going to be one of the few calibers and combination of firearms that would not be good for home defense? Let's see who wins. Let's see who gets it right. So the first one to me is going to be, we're going to talk about shotgun calibers, okay, or shotgun loads. So I think a shotgun is an awesome home defense firearm, especially that of a 12 gauge. It's very versatile. You can get a variety of loads. So the first one that I'm going to say is not good for home defense is going to be birdshot. I don't have birdshot handy right in front of me, but birdshot is going to pepper a person, in the words of Dave Chappelle. So not to say it won't do any damage, because at close range, birdshot can be pretty devastating. Now, I love a 12 gauge for home defense. This gun, this firearm is hot and ready to go. It is a Mossberg, tongue tie. It's a Remington 590. I had a longer magazine tube on the end, and I cut that 28-inch barrel, because this was kind of my experimental firearm. I cut the 28-inch barrel down to 18 inches. 18 inches is the legal length, so it's like 18.1 actually. Have a side saddle on here. Okay, on the side of the receiver, as well as a side saddle on the actual buttstock. Now, this is an awesome firearm for home defense, right? I have light on it, good to go. But I don't think that birdshot is going to be your best bet. Excuse me. Reason being is because it's not going to be as devastating as something like as buckshot. Also, what I highly would discourage is the use of slugs. Now, some people may say, well, you know, I load my shotgun, buck slug, good for you. I pray that you don't have any neighbors near. But the good thing about buckshot is that you have multi-hit capability. So you have like between 8 to 9, or even more, 15. You can have 15, 33 caliber. There's a 33 or 38 caliber ball. But anyway, it's somewhere in the 30 caliber round pellets that can hit somebody. Pretty much the balls are the size of a 9mm, right? That can hit somebody. Multiple rounds, multiple hits. Just think about getting shot with 9+ rounds of 9mm in a nice general area. That's going to be pretty devastating. But I digress. We're talking about what not to use, right? So, birdshot. Wouldn't use birdshot. Not strong enough. Okay. Wouldn't I use slugs? It's too much. It's kind of like Goldilocks, right? She didn't want Papa Bear's porch. You know, it was too hot. She didn't want Mama Bear's porch. She wanted Baby Bear's porch because it was just right. And the just right low is going to be in that happy middle ground. Okay? And we'll talk about that in another video. So don't use birdshot. Don't use slugs for home defense. My personal opinion. I could be wrong. If you disagree, let me know in the chat and let me know why. But that's completely up to you. So the next firearm that I would not encourage using, firearm and round per se. Well, I would say farm and round combination, because it just detriment is crazy, right? It's going to be my little Project Snubby Stubby here. So, Project Snubby, y'all have seen it. This is a 7.5-inch side charging Bear Creek Arsenal upper. It is freaking awesome. I love it. It has what you see here, a linear comp. It's like a glass can. I know I didn't take the check it because it is hot, ready to go. There's nothing in the chamber, but the magazine has some rounds in it. So this is a 2-inch blast can, and it has a two chamber break. It had a 3-chamber break, but it was too long to fit in my book bag. So I cut that sucker down myself, as well as the blast can. This thing with the blast can on is loud. Without it, it's ridiculously loud, but it's super stable. So I have a SBA 3 brace, which I, according to ATF, until they change the law, you can occasionally shoulder, but you don't have to shoulder. You can put your arm through here and be good to go. Here you see I have some 223, 5.56 rounds. Actually 223 actually. And like I said before, nothing in the chamber, so don't freak out. We're good to go. Now, you may say, well, what's wrong with using the AR-15? Nothing is wrong with using the AR-15 for home defense. But in a 7-inch barrel, well, you're probably going to go deaf, and some people say, well, I'd rather protect my life than go deaf. Yes, but of me having the option to plan ahead of time, this is not a firearm that I'm going to have handy for that. I'd rather have a 16-inch barrel. Now, but back to why not. This thing is super loud. Even with this blast can on the end, it's still pretty bright. And it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Now, if this is the only gun I can grab, if the crap is hitting the fan, it is what it is. Now, I will tell you this. A suppressor on it will make this an awesome home defense tool. So, but getting back to why not, I just don't think it'll be a great idea. Now, if you want to make sure your neighbors hear that somebody's breaking their house, something's going wrong, you want them to call the police, you don't have to worry about dialing 911, this is your guy. But for me personally, no. Okay? That's not what I would be using for home defense. So, 223, 5.56 is an awesome round for home defense, especially if you can find some hollow points, because they penetrate very well, especially getting through body armor. Certain types of body armor won't get through level 4 body armor, of course, and it will get through some level 3 depending on the way the round is made, and also the barrel length. Because a 20-inch barrel will 20-inch barrel and 5.56, well, mainly 5.56 will push right through level 3 armor. It'll punch right through it. Now, the next one. So, as you see, we're going in order of caliber, correct? It's going to be a cutesy gun, like so, a 380. 380 ACP, okay? I don't knock 380 ACP. I don't knock it. It is what it is. I would not use this for home defense because it's like an anemic 9mm. Pretty much, it's a 9mm short. It's better than a pocket full of rocks, right? But with this short barrel length and the lack of power from a 380, I just wouldn't do it. Now, this would probably be the only, if I were to carry, this would be the only caliber that I would carry in ball. But I would not use a teeny gun like this in combination with 380 for home defense. Okay, listen, pocket pistol, awesome. Home defense, no, just absolutely no. Okay, so need I say more? I probably should, but I'm not going to. And last but not least, one of the newest members of the family, the Glock 44. This gun's been pretty reliable, actually, and I'll probably do a video on it. I'll take some pictures of it. I think I'll put it on Instagram. 22, no. 22 in a pistol, or 22 in a rifle, already no, right? Unless you're defending yourself from squirrels, rabbits, possums, or something like that. But a full-grown man, how I'm a PCP, I don't think so. I think you'll just piss him off. So, it's a nice training tool, but not good for home defense. So, folks, thank you so much for jumping on. This is my perspective of what not to use for home defense. You don't have to agree. Maybe you do agree. Maybe you don't agree. It's okay. But this is just my personal opinion. I'm sure that people out there with way more experience than me that may have said, hey, listen, I stopped a person from hurting me in my home. 22. Hey, that's a blessing, right? You get what you can. Like I said before, anything is better than a pocket full of rocks. A .177 caliber pellet gun is better than nothing, right? So please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment. Make sure you click that bell for notifications. Also check out one of my newest sponsors, my brother Daryl, who's providing some awesome food. I'll put his information in the description below. God bless you guys. Have a good